it's Ruby and Leslie. Welcome to another recap of The Bachelorette.
I love The Bachelorette. I love you, Leslie. I love this wine. I love the pillow. I love the lamp.
Ruby, are you just looking at things in the room and saying you love them?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
Tonight, we met Rachel's family.
Well, her sister is pregnant, so she can't travel, and they had to meet the family, which I liked. They got to meet all three, and it was wild.
Peter was up first, and I mean, come on.
He might as well have been meeting with you by the reaction that he got. Like, everyone was like, oh, Peter, I love him.
Well, no, because what's not to like about Peter? If your daughter was dating Peter, would you not be thrilled?
I absolutely would.
If I brought Peter to meet you.
I would be thrilled because I like how realistic he is. I was right with her mom when he didn't ask for permission and he wasn't too freewheeling with the L-bombs, and she was like, okay, I like this guy. I realized he wasn't next, but we gotta talk about him next because how many times did he say the word love in that date? Like, he walked in and was like, I love your house, I love your family, I love your future baby.
What I do love is that Rachel's family sniffed Brian right up from the get-go. Rachel's mom and sister were not playing around. He showed up and I love how the mom just started grilling him because there's something about him that you just can't trust.
He just doesn't seem genuine, and it was a huge red flag when he walked through the door and he said, yeah, my mom gets the first kiss.
Yeah. Rachel wanted to hug her mom, like no one said anything about kissing.
No one. And then he was like, yeah, I always French my mom first.
All right, the family seemed to like Eric. I think he did really well. Eric's really getting a little piece of my heart lately.
He is, but I think they had the same reservations that we do, which was just that he has never been in love, you know, he's met like one other family, it was years ago, so maybe he's not necessarily ready for the marriage and babies and marriage and babies and marriage and babies that Rachel has been insisting that she needs like immediately.
Well, then in Spain, they had their overnight date, and I have to say when Eric told her that he loved her, like, it was really, really nice and sweet.
It seemed so much more genuine than when Brian said it.
It really did. But again, like you said, is Rachel kind of manipulating him into saying it? Well, I don't know.
He was trying to decide how he was gonna say it, and she was like, so how do you feel, you love? It rhymes with stuff. You love.
And just a quick note, the morning after the overnight date, like, we don't need to see the sheets. Don't show us the sheets. We understand what happened. No one needs to see the evidence. Okay, so to be continued.
What, Peter, okay, their conversation that they had about engagements, she was basically saying like, yeah, we can get engaged and then we'll figure it out after that. And he was saying like, no, if I get engaged, I want to get engaged, like, as it's essentially marriage. He sees it as like, that's it, it's finite, he wants to do it once and then that's it. And they just disagreed, but it wasn't even that much of an argument.
No, I mean, and it was, she's a little more, I don't want to use the word flighty with the engagement because I mean, we are talking about the Bachelorette and they do get engaged super quick.
Yeah.
But I think, like you had mentioned, Ruby, is it because she just doesn't want to be embarrassed at the end of this?
That's what it kind of seems like, because her big hesitation with him is like, well, okay, if we're going to make this work, you're going to need to budge on this. And he's like, well, why can't we compromise? They didn't even talk it out. I think that's what killed me. So I'm hoping in this to be continued, we'll at least get to see them have a conversation about it.
And I still think, I'm gonna say it again, if Peter goes home because he refuses to propose after 2 months of knowing her, she is a fool and she will have made a mistake. Peter, call me. Call me. In the comment section below, leave your comments. We want to know, are you kind of on Peter's side or Rachel's side in engagement? Is it like marriage? Are you essentially saying we're married? Or are you kind of more like Rachel and it's a little more casual? Tell us what you think.
All you gotta do is leave a comment for your chance to win a prize pack from Crudo and tickets to our finale party on August 7th at the Pint in Vancouver. I'm looking forward to next week. I love next week. I love the men tell all. I love my phone. I love that shirt.
Again,
I love this couch.
You're just looking at things and saying you love them.
I love the window. I love the sunny days. I love the summer.
I have to go.
I love it when you walk away.